Go start with what? Okay, thank you. So hello everyone, we'll start today another most interesting chapter, that is your oceanography. It is Oceanic Current. Oceanic Current, in the last class we have already discussed about the Oceanic Current in the particularly Oceanic Current in the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Oceans. Then we'll now discuss with the particularly the oceanic currents in Indian Oceans particularly. Okay. Indian Oceans, we can say that Indian Ocean currents in the Indian Oceans is mostly two varieties, that is northeast monsoon and the southeast monsoon. Northeast monsoon generally it is warm in nature. You can say northeast monsoon, it is warm in nature. It is anti-clockwise direction along the Indian coast from east, where it flows from the along the Indian coast from east to west, particularly from east to west in winter. Okay, along the east to west in winter. You can say from east to west in winter, particularly east to west in the winter, or we can say northeast monsoons. As we know, they came from the these directions. Monsoon name that how they came from the northeast direction. They blow from the northeast direction and towards the west, particularly India's west coast. Okay, and that was the reason why the Tamil Nadu coast get maximum rainfall, right? Next, there was southwest monsoon, that is clockwise direction. This nature is warm current along the Indian coast from west to east in summer. It is along the Indian coast from the west to east, from the west to the east. They are blowing towards the west to the east. Then Indian equatorial current, it is warm current. Basically, it is warm current. Then look, then your if we say the locational descriptions, Indian equatorial current, warm current, locational description is in the Indian Ocean, right? Indian Ocean particularly. Then it is a Mozambique or the Agulhas current. Mozambique or the Agulhas current. It is by nature is a warm current. Basically, nature is a warm current. It is the east coast of Africa. Mozambique Agulhas current. You can see here from the diagram also. See this one. Northeast monsoon bujeli, southwest monsoon eta bhi hela amara. Then southeast equatorial current amara eta rahila. Africa, if we see the Africa's coast along the west eastern coast, then it is the Mozambique current, right? It is the Mozambique current basically. Mozambique current, it flows near the coast of Mozambique. Then we will see which one, that is your Mozambique and Agulhas, both are warm current. Then Somali current, it is off the coast of Somalia. Sorry, Somali current, it is the off the coast of Somalia. This is Somali current. Somali current here it is not given, but here it is Somalia. This is Somalia. This is Somalia current, or you can say it is then Somali Current or the off coast of Somali. Then West Australian Current, that is nature is cold. West Australian Current, the nature is cold, is off western coast of Australia. Yeah? Off the western coast of Australia particularly. Okay, off the western coast of Australia. You know, western coast of Australia, off the western coast of Australia it is. West Australian Current, this is also a cold current also, West Australian Current. See here, one thing I would like to say, just a diagram re just it is more clear that this is northwest monsoon current. Northeast monsoon current is here. There is an Indian West northeast current. They flow from east to west. It is northeast monsoon current. Then they flow from here east to west. They flow from east to west. Okay. Southwest monsoon already we know. Southwest monsoon. It is here. They bring from here. Southwest monsoon they from west to east in summer. West to east then jodi tame dekhibo surface currents and the Indian Oceans, we can say here counter current, south equatorial current, Agulhas current, Agulhas current, west wind drift flow hochi see Africa coast Mozambique current, then Madagascar, it is the Madagascar plateau. Just look at this diagram again. Then Agulhas current is here. This is west wind drift. West wind drift is here. Is a cold current. West wind drift this is a continuous flow of water current that is continuous with our flow kochi. Continuous flow of water in the your southern hemispheres. Atlas it is completely, it flows from your the southern oceans particularly, south make it. Okay, so this is all about the Indian currents. Currents are major. What is the significance of currents? Currents are कौन हम life में कौन तंकर importance? Currents कथा कहबी. Currents are currents are natural. कहबी oceanic currents, है ना? OC. We can say oceanic currents. है ना? They are natural that the natural flow that has ability to change, or modify, that has ability to change or modify the nature of the ability to change or modify the climate of a region. Now the question is, question कौन लिख रही बोला है oceanic current and the natural flow, that has ability to change or modify the climate of a region. For example, now the question came to mind, how it possible? If we say that, taking the example of if I take the example of your Gulf Stream, suppose, it is due to the presence of Gulf Stream, the climate of Germany, you can say the climate of Germany can be affected or changed. How? Because the placement of Germany, the placement of Germany is at higher latitude. Placement of Germany is at higher latitude, and so it's quite obvious that if it is placed at the higher latitude, the climate should be chilled or very cold. But the western coast of Germany, is warmer. Not only the western coast of Germany, also Portugal and your France also. They're in compared to warmer. In comparison to, we can say, in comparison to the your eastern part of Europe, western part, eastern part of the Europe too, that then compared to the warm, particularly, right? So this is the one example, and also sometimes cold current also bring relief, that we can say, because of the presence of the cold current in the off the coast of Somalia. Off the coast of Somalia, if I say off the coast of Somalia, then off the coast of Somalia. Because Somalia is Ogaden Desert is there, it is thought to be the one of the this hot, humid and hot climate, but it is not like that one, because the presence of the Somali Current, it brings relief to their position. So this is about the oceanic currents that what we have studied. Okay, in the world we have, that is covered your Pacific, Atlantic and your Indian Ocean. Okay, these three we have already covered. Okay, so let's go for the next one, that is your Oceanic Deposit. Oceanic deposit, mainly we can say the material that accumulates on the ocean is known as oceanic deposit. The material that accumulates on the ocean is known as ocean deposit. Ocean deposit ame kahiba. The deposits near the coast consist mostly of minerals and sediments. Mostly of minerals and sediments brought by the rivers from the land. Mostly by the minerals and the sediments brought by the rivers from the land, basically. Oceanic deposits ame kahiba. Deposits near the coast consist of minerals and sediments. But away from the coast, the ocean floor is covered not only with the materials. Just 1 second. So we can say, but away from the coast, the ocean floor is covered not only with the materials from the land, but also the remains the sea plants and animals. That is, sea plants and animals means plants, their animal skeleton, residues. We can say that residues that may be the animal's skeleton, and plants means plants residues. Residues means in the form of undecomposed, what I mean to say, undecomposed, okay, undecomposed your vegetative remains. We can say the undecomposed vegetative remains. Okay, so next, these are the terragenous deposits are basically continental origins. We can say these are the terragenous deposits are basically continental origins, basically. Okay, terragenous deposits, we can say. Next, we'll go for the various type of terragenous deposits. Sediments of deep ocean basins. The deep ocean basins deposit mainly consist of the remains of organisms from the OAS to the red clay. We can say, we can modify these things. We can segregate these things. The deep ocean basins. Suppose we can say the deeper oceans is your, as we have discussed already, the deeper ocean basins is your Pacific, right? Pacific is the deeper ocean basins. If I say the deeper ocean basin deposits mainly consist of the remains of organisms in the form of OAS and red clay. Okay, fine. So if I say the OAS, what does it mean? What do you mean? What does it mean by the OAS? Okay. Basically, the deposits are in the form of liquid mud. Okay, basically the deposits are in the form of liquid mud. Here the sediments consisting of more than 30% cell fragments of microorganisms. Basically you can say that basically the deposits are in the form of liquid mud. Here the sediments consisting of more than 30% of cell fragments of microorganisms, right? %30% cell particularly. Okay, then say the red clay, they mainly originate by the chemical reactions in the ocean water, chemical reactions in the ocean water particularly. These are mainly comprised by the hydrated silicate of aluminium and oxides of iron. Basically hydrated silicate of aluminium and oxides of iron. They found in almost all the oceans in their deepest parts, particularly in the deepest part they found red clays. Originate mainly by the chemical reactions in the ocean water. These are mainly comprised the hydrated silicate of aluminium and oxides of iron. Next we'll go for, so mostly if we watch the Discovery Channel and Animal Planet, while they move through in the deeper part of the oceans, we will find the many clays, the red color, that sediments, those are clays. These they are basically red and these are the things, sir: hydrated silicate aluminium and oxides of iron. Few days back there was a news in Hindu that there are various type of jellyfish or various type of creatures that are found in the beneath the oceans. In the benthic zones particularly. Benthic zones means we can say it is below let's say 3 kilometers. That was very amazing. It was not believed that somewhere thinking that those creatures some are discovered now. It was not earlier discovered some of the creatures. They found some bones, big bones, and some other. They apprehend that there might be some big mammals or like your like elephant, ducks, like animals. There might be present millions of year ago. So it could be suspected. Let's say about the discoveries going on. They had developed the systems of your cameras, your those cameras, those can invade the deeper water, pressure and darker. They can. That is why now the science is much upgraded. Our Oceanic Institute, World Oceanic Institute, also taking a decisive steps to explore all such stored events that are present in our in the deep ocean part. Okay, so let us know more about OAS and red clay. Next time we देखिए this is all about. Next time we देखिए that is more interesting. That is your major lakes in the world. Major lakes में देखिए largest lake, that is Caspian Sea, touching the border of Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Iran, Azerbaijan and Russia. देखिए हमें these are the world oceans. Just have a look over this. Is Great Bear Lake, Great Slave Lake, Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Baikal, Caspian Sea, Lake Victoria, Lake Malawi, Lake Tanganyika. Largest lake is Caspian Sea, touching the border of Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Iran, Azerbaijan, and Russia. So if we have the map, we can see here also Caspian Sea. Caspian Sea, जदि Caspian Sea विषय में देखिए, Caspian Sea is forming an border between Caspian Sea, forming border between your Europe and Asia. Then see the largest saline water lake. Largest saline water lake also the Caspian Sea. Caspian Sea. See, whenever you study something, you have to know the other part. Like, मुझे Kazakhstan कहली, Kazakhstan capital तमें जाना. How you while study, how you majorly be dimensional. Means how you अब same time consume करी की, same effort दे की, how you gain more or maximum benefits of your time. That is what study always in a smart way. Like तमें दी पढ़ू चो. Suppose मैं Kazakhstan कहली. Suppose there is a question is that Kazakhstan का capital कौन? How you like to answer for this? Kazakhstan capital is Almaty. Okay, but currently it was not Almaty. It is Nur Sultan. कहीं की तंगर जो अच्छी according to him it is Nur Sultan particularly. Okay. Next, see the largest saline, then largest freshwater lake. This is Lake Superior. We can say Lake Superior. That is okay. Okay, sorry, I have not completed this one. Nur Sultan. Then Turkmenistan is your Asagabad. We can say Asagabad. Iran, it is Tehran. Tehran is the oldest, one of the oldest city in the world. Tehran. Okay. Next, Azerbaijan. It is Baku. Azerbaijan, it is Baku. Russia, it is Moscow. You can say Russia, it is Moscow. Okay, then we'll see the largest freshwater lake, that is Lake Superior. Okay, Lake Superior, that is bordering in between the US and Canada. Lake Superior, जोटा कि तुमको border करछे US and Canada particularly. Okay. सेठी जदि हम कहबी जदि हम एटा पढुछन लेक सुपीरियर ऊपर त हम सेठी कोन जानिबा दैट कि यूएस और कनाडा रे गोटे अछि दैट इज कॉल्ड योर ग्रेट 5 लेक्स. ओके, ग्रेट 5 लेक्स कोन कोन जल्दी गोटे हला हमरो गोटे चलो वन इज योर सुपीरियर. सेकंड कोन दैट इज लेक मिशिगन. देन लेक Huron, then it is Lake Erie, voilà, superior 5 lakes हम जान ले 5 lakes रे गोटेला superior गला second रे हम लिखले it is Michigan, third it is Huron, then fourth it is Lake Erie, then fifth it is Ontario. Fifth it is your Ontario. Okay. So Vartaman, now another question arises now. Among these lakes, among these lakes, which one is completely in USA? Among these lakes, which one is completely in USA or completely in Canada or sharing both the countries? Question is that one. So here we say Lake Michigan. We can say Lake Michigan is the lake. Lake Michigan that is the completely it is in the US. Okay, Lake Michigan is the completely in the USA. Complete in the USA, Lake Michigan. So then बाकी जो लेक गुड़ा ले ले एरी ओंटारियो ह्यूरन है ना माने सम सुपीरियर समझते they are touching the both the borders of USA and Canada है ना समझते नेक्स्ट देखिए डीपेस्ट लेक की वर्ल्ड रे दैट इज लेक बैकाल डीपेस्ट लेक इज योर बैकाल Baikal जदि कहबी सपोज क्वेश्चन आसला Baikal इज द नॉर्दर्न पार्ट और सदर्न पार्ट को पार्ट रे अछि रशिया रे जदि तमे देखिबो Baikal इज इट इन द नॉर्दर्न पार्ट और इन द सदर्न पार्ट ऑफ रशिया Baikal को जदि हम देखिबो Baikal विषय इंफॉर्मेशन कोन इट इज द सदर्न पार्ट ऑफ रशिया ठीक अछि आ कोन कहबे Baikal को एटा भी कहि परे दिस इज एन freshwater lake. No, Baikal is a freshwater lake also. Then is your Lake Titicaca. Highest lake is your Lake Titicaca. This lake. Okay. Lake Titicaca is your highest lake that is placed in the Bolivia. Lake Titicaca कोठी जदि हम कहबा in between the Andes. है Andes mountain रे particularly Lake Titicaca is there. ठीक है जी. Lake Titicaca विषय कभी it is the यदि कभी this is water highest navigable lake है ना. Lake Titicaca is your world highest navigable lake and Lake Titicaca. Lake Titicaca को भी हमें इटा कहीं पर भी highest navigable lake in Bolivia रे. And Bolivia is very rich in your tin depositions and your also silver. Silver and tin are very rich in Bolivia, you can say. Then we can say India's largest lake that is in the Chilka. We can say Chilka is the India's largest lake. So, but Chilka ऊपर जब हमें जानिबा कौन जानिबा और information Chilka जब जानिबा it is the Lagoon Water Lake, है ना. Lagoon Water Lake, है ना. Lagoon Water Lake भी कौन कौन Lagoon पुनी lake माने Lagoon भी कौन Lagoon Water, है ना. Or we can say completely only we can say Chilka also a lagoon. Lagoon माने कौन हाँ मान्य है ला कोटे लेक टा इटी जदि वो इंडिया रेट बनौची लेक टा it is completely surrounded by your Chilka. This is Chilka, surrounded by Chilka. It is completely surrounded by your land mass, particularly completely surrounded by your land mass. Chilka land mass completely surrounded होची Chilka. Chilka is completely surrounded by your landmass, particularly. Yeah. And one side, and it importantly, one side is connected. One side is connected to the ocean, water. So that is why how it is we can know about this one Chilka, Chilka lake ऊपर. India's largest freshwater lake की largest freshwater lake that is Ullar Lake. ना वर्तमान क्वेश्चन है ला Ullar Lake को कहा जाए कौन So largest fresh water lake आम लिखा उल्लार लेक. तो उल्लार लेक जदि कहबा उल्लार लेक हला तमरा वर्तमान जदि क्वेश्चन आसीबो उल्लार लेक टा कोठी अछि. उल्लार लेक टा जदि वर्तमान देखो इट इज द प्लेसमेंट इज इन जम्मू एंड कश्मीर यूनियन टेरिटरी है ना. जम्मू एंड कश्मीर यूनियन टेरिटरी. उल्लार लेक इज देयर. ओके. उल्लार लेक पाखरे देखि तम जदि पचारि उल्लार लेक पाखरे की दिछि झेलम रिवर देखि जाई छी. झेलम रिवर है ना इज फ्लोइंग नियर बाय द उल्लार लेक. ठीक अछि. नेक्स्ट देखिबा तापर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन अछि तमरा इंडियास डीपेस्ट लेक व्हिच इज द डीपेस्ट लेक ऑफ इंडिया पर्टिकुलरली है ना. डीपेस्ट लेक इज योर लेक मंसवाल लेक है ना. मंसवाल लेक सेम अगेन कोठी इट इज J&K है ना. डीपेस्ट लेक इंडिया रे भी तो डीपेस्ट लेक अछि दैट इज मंसवाल लेक इन द यूटी ऑफ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. ओके. ठीक अछि. नेक्स्ट देखियो पॉइंट एरिया में देखो एरिया रे देखियो एरिया वाइज जदि हम देखियो इट इज important part जो देखो it is Caspian Sea area actually near about 3,71,000 square kilometer. Lake Superior 82,100. Lake Victoria it is 68,000 square kilometer. Lake Huron North America 59,600 right. Lake Michigan 57,800. Lake Tanganyika 32,900 है. Great Bear Lake 31,328. Baikal Asia that is 30,500 है ना. These are the lakes that are there. जदि हमें जदि continent wise देखिबा जदि if we put the rank wise कि को लेक केते बड़ ताले कास्पियन देखो एटी नंबर फर्स्ट रैंक आसीबो है ना. तुम जो देखि लिखबी कास्पियन हला फर्स्ट रैंक कास्पियन हला फर्स्ट रैंक. सुपीरियर है ना. सुपीरियर एटी नॉर्थ कैटेगरी कास्पियन हला फर्स्ट रैंक. सुपीरियर सेकंड कहेंगे 82,100 अच्छे नॉर्थ अमेरिका मन रख. लेक सुपीरियर मन रखम जोड़ा कहली कि मिशिगन है तमरा शेयरिंग द बॉर्डर इन द बोथ मिशिगन है. लेक मिशिगन जदि कहबो इट इज ओनली कंप्लीटली स्टेज इन यूएसए बट अदर 4 लेक्स ग्रेड 5 लेक्स लेक सुपीरियर इंक्लूडिंग है ना. एटा सेकंड रैंक तो आसिला बट जदि एटा करिवो क्वेश्चन पचले तुम लिखो शेयरिंग द बाउंड्री बिटवीन यूएसए and Canada. ठीक अछि. नेक्स्ट विक्टोरिया जदि कहबो विक्टोरिया हला तमरा थर्ड रैंक रे एटी हम लिखि दोछि थर्ड रैंक इज योर विक्टोरिया. लेक ह्यूरन इट इज फोर्थ रैंक. ठीक अछि. देन फिफ्थ इज योर मिशिगन. ठीक अछि. फिफ्थ is your Michigan also. Fifth is number Michigan. Michigan जदि देखियो Lake Michigan that is also it is completely we can say 5th rank and it is completely in USA you can say completely in USA. Next देखियो it is Tanganyika. Tanganyika rank is your 6th, right? 6th rank Tanganyika, and it is completely in your Africa. ठीक अच्छे बट एटी यदि पचार आफ्रिकार को कंट्री की टांगानाइका अच्छी यदि सपोज देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन वेयर इज टांगानाइका यदि क्वेश्चन इज देयर वेयर इज टांगानाइका टांगानाइकार को प्रेजेंस टांगानाइकार प्रेजेंस इट इज योर क्या टांगानाइका करछि मलावी ठीक अच्छे देन दिस इज मोजाम्बिक then this is Tanzania, Malawi, Mozambique और Tanzania. Then Great Bear Lake कौन अच्छी Great Bear Lake जो तुम कहोगे है ना एटा सब बड़े मन रखो पढ़ला बड़े how you utilize your time save है ना save time you कर Great Bear Lake North America रे ठीक है जी Great Bear Lake North America we can say Great Bear Lake, Great Bear Lake in North America. जब हम कहेंगे North America, Great Bear Lake in North America. Particularly जब देखो, it is having holding the 7th rank. ठीक है जी it is holding the 7th rank out eta कोडी Great Bear Lake completely it is in Canada माने Great Bear Lake देखो छ है ना वाटर लेक 7th completely it is in the Canada एई पार्ट जो आरंभ रहा है दिस इज योर यूएस रा पार्ट दिस इज अलास्का है ना एटा हला तुम्हारा अलास्का ठीक है जी और बाकी कनाडा एटी देखो पुणी आरंभ रहा है दिस इज योर Canada ठीक है जी and your last one is your Lake Baikal you can say Baikal Lake Baikal is in Asia Baikal rank केते हला हम जान ले लार्जेस्ट भीतर Baikal is your 8th rank you can say Baikal Lake is your 8th rank particularly तो जदि Baikal जदि suppose there is a question Baikal कोठी रहउची you can say Baikal रो ठीक अच्छे Baikal रो जदि क्वेश्चन तमे देखिबो Baikal रो रशिया रो जदि तमे देखिबो Baikal it is near to your Mongolia माने southern जदि हम कहबी southern Russia रे अछि but it is near to जदि हम देखिबो it is though it is not bordering but it is near to Mongolia है ना in this way we can study so that it will be time saving fruitful and your smart way okay so as by thinking we'll again meet in the okay we'll again meet thank you all of you thank you have a good day